Hi, everybody. I'm Ross Merriam.
Hey everybody, I'm Tom Ross.
And you're watching the Versus series on StarCityGames.com.
Hey everybody, we're playing some standard here. We got the full Ixalan previewed out. Haven't got the results from SCG Dallas yet, even though that's passed already. So we kind of gotta make up our own things. I'm playing a mono white, like Octetra's Monument deck. I always want to say Optera for no good reason at all. So we saw that in the previous standard. It kind of developed into like a blue-white version, but there's a lot more white cards. Monument's still good. Don't have like Therbin Spectre or Selfless Spirit. So some cards got out, some cards got in. We got some vampires in now. Some things like a Danto Vampire, some Maverick Fane, new like Hunter Hawk. Oh, what's the hawk called? Callblade card. Anyway, Legion's Conquistador.
Sure.
Anyway, it's like a 4-for-1. It's great with the Octetra's Monument. We'll see.
It curves nicely. Yeah, I like that you can go turn 3 Monument and then turn 4 with 4 mana. Play 2 of the 2/2s, 2 Legion's Conquistadors.
Yeah, like a hand of like a Chef at Dunes, 4 land, 1 Octetra's Monument, and a Legion Conquistador is like 20 power.
Yeah, which is really impressive. And I do think Chef at Dunes will play a very big role in that deck as well. As you noted, the Monument deck from last season lost a lot of cards in rotation. And so this is a really revamped version, but there are enough elements from the Vampire tribe in Ixalan to fill out a new deck, but the deck plays out very differently. The Blue-White Monument deck sort of went long. It grinded a lot of value of Cloud Blazer, a Spell Queller, some interaction. This is a much more aggressive strategy. Legion's Landing that wants you to attack, a Danto Vanguard that's really good at attacking, Maverick that's good at attacking. So a lot of attacking going on. So I like the Chef at Dunes, and we'll see how the revamped Monument deck works.
Yeah, you don't have card draw, you don't have Bygone Bishop, so you're not making a bunch of clues. You just kind of get more creatures and some value out of your Danto, the first fort, whenever that happens.
Yep.
So I think it's good.
And on my side, I'm also playing a mono-color deck. This is mono black aggro that I wrote about in an article a little while back. Very heavily based off of a deck that Caleb Shearer top forward and opened with several months ago.
I wrote about that one.
Yeah. So the incredibly low curve, because there are 3 different black 1-drops that effectively attack for 2 damage between Dread Wanderer, Night Market Lookout, and Vicious Conquistador. So you get to play a really aggressive curve with a bunch of 1s. There's a bunch of strong 2s with Scrapheap Scrounger and Glintsleeve Siphoner, highlighting the bunch of them. And then Ruin Raider at the top of your curve, which is an incredibly powerful card and gives you another card draw engine on top of Siphoner. So you can keep the cards coming. Black has good removal to support it, and your mana base should be great.
Yeah, it's 2 very similar decks. Neither of us want to block all that much. We got a lot of creatures that are better while attacking. Don't really know who's going to be better defensively. You have a 2/3 Vampire Lifelink thing in your deck. Can't remember names of anything. Gift of Aetherborn. And I have like a bunch of 1/1 Lifelinkers that may come up the board, and maybe I'll gain a bunch of life with Angel of Invention. Yeah,
and Angel of Invention might be a pretty big mirror breaker. I don't really have an effect that powerful.
Yeah,
so I think
5 mana better be good.
I think you're going to end up being a little bit more defensive, and I'm going to have to be the deck that needs to close out the game quickly.
Yeah, probably. I'll probably get Exactseed for with Night Market Lookout triggers and whatnot.
Sure. Well, let's get to it. Get some poker hand action.
Yeah, poke. So 3. Oh, I got
a. Oh wow.
1 full boat. 1's full.
I have 0 full boats.
Who knows full?
I don't even have any half full boats.
All right. So I got a bunch of Metallic Mimics in my deck. I might be naming different things. I don't know yet.
This is a matchup where I wish I had Caleb's Walking Ballistas, but alas.
I got a little bit of a curve. 1, 2, 3. Kind of cheating on lands a little bit. Got these Sunscorched Deserts in here, and Legion's Landing flipping.
I also have a nice little curve here. So, what do you got?
Get the party going. Play this enchantment that makes a vampire. 1/1 lifelink. They are actually white, but
we don't have the tokens. You can imagine it being white. It'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll be all right.
I have a 1/2, so nerds to you.
Second copy of Legion's Landing didn't bad or nothing. I'm gonna name Vampire this one. I might actually need a marker for these if I go crazy with them. That's it. Yeah.
So.
Nah, that ain't gonna work.
Um,
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just fiddling around over here.
I will attack and have you lose life. So you go to 18.
I don't think I really have any business.
I'll play Gifted Eighthborn. Pass. My plan is to have this go off next turn.
19. Hit you with this desert.
19.
Oh, man.
I want to take a more aggressive stance here, so I develop my board on turn 2 rather than reacting to Tom's.
I want to... I ain't going to get a ton of triggers next turn no matter what. Unless I draw a land. I'm just kind of going off. But... I kind of want to make a 3-3 or something. 3-3s are kind of hard for them to get through, I guess. And then I threatened attacking, maybe with this Fairgrounds Warden. Whatever, I'm going to play this one.
It's not really the one I wanted to see.
And I'll get I guess I'm getting them all.
Yeah.
I could be kind of next level-y and only get 2 of them, and you think I have another one in my hand. I don't think there's a purpose to that. I think it only matters if I get unsummoned or something. But yeah, that's it. All the pieces aren't great in my deck, I know that. So I have this Catcher's Monument that I want to cast creatures first, and I got a bunch of non-vampires with a Dalek Mimic on Vampire.
Legion Conquistador is also a problem.
I always think it has first strike, but it don't. Don't not have first strike.
Okay, well, I guess I'm going to do the thing I plan on doing, which is walk the plank that one and fatal push that one.
They did.
And then I'll mush and trigger this.
Yeah, I got mushed already.
So you go to 14, I go to 21.
Yeah.
You can go.
Guess, gotta get my block on here in a second. What can I do here? Not cast 2 things, but I could have casted Catcher's Monument last turn. I guess I'm just gonna get hit for a little bit and try to play a bunch of things next turn. That Legion's Landing is gonna die. If I get another thing, no real downside to playing them.
20 to 15.
All upside, yep. Try to play a bunch of things next turn. Hope maybe my 1/1 vampires can gain enough life in the meantime.
Attack, trigger this.
I'm gonna goofy by not attacking with... whatever.
So you go to 11, I go to 22.
Yeah.
Let's get energy, little Jacob Baugh.
This is a 3/2 flyer. I might not like it.
It is a Ruin Raider and a Conquistador.
I guess we use more enough.
End step. I take 1, go to 21.
Okay.
You can go.
Alright, we're gearing up on everything. I guess he's probably gonna gain life. Do I want to...
Man, this deck really needs Bad Moon.
Alright, I'm making one of these. Oh, I can have 2 things. I'm gonna exile that thing for now. Oh, what a board state. Yeah, put it over there. Oh, can't attack, but I can threaten some good double blocks, I suppose. Very good. Now I need an Angel Invention, or I could just kind of casually flip over my Legion's Landing. But priority number 1 is to not get killed in the range of these Conquistadors. Bone Picker.
You can go.
Yeah, I don't want to face a Bone Picker. That's one of the things that can race me. Ooh, big blocker.
Okay. So I do have 3 damage off of these triggers. So I have Tom on a 3-turn clock.
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, not really. Because then you get to gain 2 life. Okay, well...
I think Vigilance is kind of cool. I think the 2/3 is kind of not cool. Vigilance plus Duskborn Sky Marcher could be something. How much am I hitting you for next turn? I'm making 6 creatures? 6 not a lot. Whatever. Alright, 6 creatures created.
Jeez.
So what's good is I can actually like Chef at Dunes next turn, flip over my Legion's Landing, and then I could threaten to pump my vampires. Kind of like Wall of Always Watching style. Whatever. Let's go. I don't know how much damage I'm hitting you for next turn, but it's gonna be a hot minute. Full of it. Oh, I don't have vigilance with this. I was thinking about playing a. I was thinking a different land. I was thinking sandstone land or Trial of Solidarity. That's a different build for a different time. So I feel like I'm up to me cards, even though he's the one who actually drew a card this game and was on the draw. So I got the Shefet Dunes, bust up my Sunscorched Desert. That's gonna be good-ish. Probably not even attacking with this one.
Attack.
Yeah, up 8.
Play a Rune Raider. And step. I go to 19.
Okay.
You can go.
This Fairgrounds wouldn't attack. Does this do anything good? I don't think so. So, let's do this. Because I know I'm Shefet Duning. These will have Vigilance so I can actually block 2. I think I do not attack with my Dustborn Sky Marcher. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, I think this is the right attack.
Yeah, these are chilling.
This thing transforms.
Over here.
So that's 23.
Another white mana. Neat.
24 with the Sky Marcher. So I have to block down at least 6 of it.
So what?
This blocks down 5 of it.
Okay, down with that. The 3/3 on a 2/3. I'm cool with that.
This should probably. Do I need to stop the lifelink or the vigilance things? Probably lifelink if I.
Right, this is my graveyard, I believe. Wee. It's escalated quickly. So I'm gonna go up to at least 12, probably 13 from this rebeat. Might have to be better have different colored vampires and warriors. Kind of easier to tell apart.
Agreed. I don't think I really have a way to get back into this game.
I ain't done no math. It can involve you double blocking that thing.
Well, I'm triple blocking it.
Okay. Also legit.
It's on block.
Is that it? Alright, I'm gonna pump this one.
Okay.
So I'm gonna gain 5, so I'm gonna report down my life total.
You go to 13. I take 17.
You say so.
Go to
9
2.
plus 17.
But then I gain 2, so I'm at 4.
Minus.
These 3 trade for these 3.
Okay. Seems like a good attack. Okay, you're up. Yeah, Shefet Dunes is great.
And now I am very dead. Okay, we're here for game 2. I have a good mix of lands and things. Might have a little bit of a slow start because of how many 2s I have, but that'll be okay.
You have a barely acceptable mix of spells and creatures.
Another Vicious Conquistador.
Okay, whatever. Yeah. So,
Mushy for 2.
no squish.
Get an energy, get a second energy. Combo.
Okay. I could play my Metallic Mimic name Merfolk, then he can't walk the blanket. But I think better off playing.
If you win a game that way, I'm going home.
There we go.
Upkeep, I'll go to 19. And I'll draw. Getting more awkward. Perfectly fine trading Initiate for Conquistador, so Mush, get energy, you lose 1, 17. Then you go to 14. And I'll play another Siphoner, get another energy. Pass the turn.
Flip the race. Alright. Question is, can I play 2 spells the turn after this one? I don't think so. This can get Fatal Push. Just things like that happen. Alright, there's this.
15 to 18.
Yeah. Bad am I off getting Fatal Pushed here? Maybe a little bit. I think if I fade that this turn, I'll be okay. There we go. I'm gonna get squished a little bit. Once this resolves, I'm gonna be all kinds of Gucci.
So I'm at 14 now.
I guess this kind of blocks Conquistador. Ooh, dead.
Get 2 energy, you take 6.
Yeah,
I'll play this. You can go.
Yeah.
Just drawing a card every turn. Fairgrounds Warden.
Drawing cards every turn, and that's a thing, or whatever. So.
I will go to 13.
Yeah, if I play this on 3 and he pushes, then I don't think I've been too far behind. Although he kind of just wants to push this now. Who knows? Surely not me.
2 energy. You lose life, go to 11.
Okay, I'm going to go to 7 and block that.
Yep. Well, I'm 100% walk the planking this thing.
No. Okay.
And you're on 4 cards.
Yep.
Sarah. I guess I'll just play the more aggressive card and another Scrounger. Pass.
Use Telecmimics or something else. I'm getting servos.
That is not what I wanted to see.
All these cards drawn.
I go to 12.
It's literally just Angel Invention. We'll find out soon. I'm about to name Soldier probably with this metallic mimic. Because Legion Conquistador is a soldier.
Maybe I shouldn't have walked the plank, but then you would have gotten in for 5 lifelink.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
I would draw Legion's Landing. That'd be cool.
This is a sad day. Don't think I'm going to beat this Angel Invention unless I draw a 3rd walk the plank.
Angel comes down from the clouds. They get on your plank.
Oh, that thing. Okay, hold on. For some reason, I thought that card had 1st strike.
Yeah.
Well, that changes things.
I will be taking a little bit of combat damage here.
Yeah, so I can still reasonably attack. Okay, so what happens if I just attack with everything? Double block the 2 Siphoners, and you essentially trade Angel Invention for both Siphoners, and then you take 5, but you gain 2, so you would go to 4.
That could be a block.
That is one way to do it.
So yeah, I'll probably block. Probably be like that-ish.
Why would...
It's a 2/4.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
2 2s and a 2/4, which so I don't have to put the Angel in combat and still have decent blocks.
That's true. That means the Scrounger doesn't really attack well, and nor does the Conquistador. Yeah, so what happens if I just attack with the 2 Siphoners?
Take 2, you get 2 energy. You trade with 3.
You trade with a servo. Whereas if I attack with everything, then I probably trade for a servo. You might just go here, here, take 4, lose nothing.
Seems peace.
But that's fine because then I can just immediately rebuy this. But how does that let me use my mana? I don't think it lets me use my mana well.
Here, dude, I'm giving you 2 energy. You're probably
Yeah.
at least stacking these.
Attack with those.
Okay. Whatever. Triple block that thing.
Okay. Eat a kill a servo.
Okay, 5.
You go to 5. Go to 3 energy. Play a bone picker. Play an Aetherborn. Play this thing and trigger.
I have no non-creatures.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You can go.
1/2 flying? Really?
Yep.
Kind of on the annoying side of things. Because my angel can't really attack yet. But I can be like, soldier. Alright. I haven't been wrong to do that. I'm going to play this. Exile a bone picker. And it gets counter. The next turn I can chef at Dunes and hit him with this angel. I'm pretty certain he has no attacks at this point. Alright, whatever. Good.
Go to 1 energy and then 11 life. And then draw for turn. Well, I mean,
some kind of attack next turn, more than this angel. Oh, that's hitting me up. That's okay, I guess. What if he busts up this angel? It's gonna be hard to bust up this angel right now. Whatever, block this 3/2.
Trade. I go to 13.
Yep.
Instead, I'll draw a card.
Yeah, buddy. Eek. That's the way to get rid of angel. Okay. Attack's about to get much worse very soon. Do I have any vampires? Nope. Sure don't. Alright. So that's gonna attack you.
Well,
matters.
I have managed to draw a million extra cards, and maybe I'm winning because of it.
Okay, these 2 attack, then what? We get 13, is that right? If I chef that Dunes this is going to be a 3/5. That's kind of enormous.
It is enormous. Probably not blocking it.
This can't die in combat yet. And so you can't really kill this. You kill this? Not really that well either. If I attack everything, I go to 8. Then
I just have a lethal attack. I have 11 on board. So you need at least 1. You need 2 blockers to attack with everything.
Oh, I can't cast this fight if I chef it Dunes. I think I have to chef it Dunes to get my angel through. Okay, whatever.
But I think you're just attacking with angel and maybe servo too. Because the servo's not a great blocker.
Sure.
I guess I can double up to block the siphoner.
Talk me into it.
Yeah, I'll take 6. So I go to 7, you go to 8.
I'm done.
Okay, let's blow this up. And now this is still a 2/4.
True.
That's a 1/3. Yeah, I think I'll attack with all of these. And you go to 7.
Okay, 7. Like the huge blocks, right? He seems about right. Can't do it.
This.
I don't want
Hold on, I might need to leave another blocker back.
Perhaps.
Because of your chef, you have another Dunes, and I'm exactly 7.
Also, this Rune Raider might give you the bad side of business. It's a forced thing, huh?
Yeah, it would have to reveal another Rune Raider for me, or I guess a bone picker for me to get punished. I'm willing to let that happen. I'm gonna leave this back actually. So you're still 8. Yeah.
I'm probably gonna double block that thing. And I'll block that.
Double block this.
Yeah, go to foe.
Yeah, go to 4, and then end of turn, get a Night Marker Lookout. I go to 6.
4/6. Okay. Got a weird conglomeration of creatures still. We're at your instep. Okay, what does this do? I don't know what that does. Can I even attack with everything? Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, now you really have to use dunes if you want to attack.
Okay. If I dunes and you block like this, I'll take 2. How dead am I?
Well, I'm at 6, so if you dunes and attack with everything, then I can just double block this, lose only one of these, get back the Scrounger.
Mm-hmm. And you're getting back to...
Yeah.
Not getting that back.
This is the one that got Bone Picker.
Well.
So you can't dunes and attack with everything, then you're dead.
Whatever, I guess we'll play some creatures.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Alright, whatever, your turn.
I'm at 6, you say, and you have 4 attackers.
5.
5. Oh yeah, the servo doesn't. 5 attackers.
And when this attacks, it will make a blocker.
Yeah. And if you even if you draw a land, you can't activate this after flipping it. So
No, you can't.
So I just attack here. And I have 1, 2.
Lots of math.
3, 4. Yeah, I think I just have to attack and hope to find something. You go to 3. Play another Rune Raider. 2 flips.
Uh-huh. Okay.
That's pretty good.
Okay. It means I don't get the Legion's Landing if I attack with them all. So 3/3 attacking. How can you block with a Rune Raider and some stuff? Probably needs to get in. I probably need to get in too. So if I chef it, attack with those, I gain at least 2. And I don't think I'm dead. I don't look dead. I don't look that dead. Alright, whatever.
Okay.
Vampire in. Gonto in.
So that is definitely happening. And I think I just double block the lifelinker.
Is that even good? I don't know.
Yeah, so I go to 4, you go to 5. And then
I guess I'm killing.
you probably kill Conquistador.
Yeah, this vampire. And go. Well, I'm about to. Yeah, we're going to Conquistador. I ain't gonna think about that hard. I play land. I can't activate the Danto yet.
Yeah.
Nothing, but yeah, go.
That one's not great. I have another chef at dunes. I'm at 4.
I mean, if I attack everything, I don't know. Maybe you can make different blocks. Once again, do not think that hard.
You're at 5. So I can attack with Scrounger, Freebooter, and Lookout. Now, if I attack with Lookout, you just get to block with the 2/4 Warden. But then you have to block one of these as well.
True.
So, oh, but that's a lifelink. No, you don't.
This one's Bone Picker, this one's Scrounger.
Yeah.
Too dead. But all against the home.
Oh, this is a tough turn. So I could just attack with Freebooter and Scrounger, and have Tom just go to 1, and then kill this, say, and have 2 blockers for essentially be taking 2, but then I have to hope that Ruin Raider doesn't kill me.
Yeah, buddy.
Alternatively, I can attack like... What if I attack with everything? Then you go to 4, I go to 5. This blocks here, and this chump blocks something, and then you go to 1 exactly. Yeah, so that's a bad attack because then you would have... Yeah, I would just be dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so let's not do that.
Right.
Yeah, I guess like if I did that, you would go to 1, I would Deadlands this, and then I'd have to reveal a land off of Ruined Raider to not die, because I'd be at 5. So I can't attack with everything. I'm attacking with at minimum these 2. So then the only question is whether I attack with one of these, and if, then which one? Like I could attack with these, and then you chump with a vampire and go to 2, and then I only have 1 blocker. I would kill this, have a blocker, take 2, go to 2. So I'd still have to reveal a 2 or less to not die. Or I can attack like this. That puts me at 5, but strips me of a blocker and doesn't really do anything. So I think I just attack with these. If you go to 1, then I can kill this, and have 2 blockers. Yes, I guess I could just attack with this.
Uh-huh.
And leave it. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do that.
Okay, attack with both of those gonna chump. This, I can actually take a night market lookout hit and live through until I can block and lifelink. At this point, he's gonna eat this anyway. Kind of probably wants to get near Deadlands this turn. But yeah, okay, just block it.
Okay, so you go to 6.
Have some high impact draws and he can...
Play this. And now the question is whether I want to Deadlands the servo or hold this so I can keep threatening to kill these when I attack. So on Tom's turn, if he just dunes and attacks with everything, you're at 6. So I could just block 2 things and not die and you'd have to have a blocker that lived through Deadlands. So I don't think I need to use the Deadlands now. So I can just or this happens. I go to 3.
Uh-huh.
I guess I now have to be wary of actually just killing myself.
Let's kill you. I don't think so. I'll play this and nothing else and just a Danto. And I think my Danto plus this will probably beat him. It looks like this is getting cast.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Would I have killed you if I hadn't left the thing back? I don't think so. I can't Dunes this turn to cast this, so. Alright, what's the most threatening thing? Probably the Scrounger. If you get back another Scrounger and you have to Dunes in combat, you can't really block. Whatever you do. It's threatening enough. There you go.
That was a very good draw on Tom's part. Maybe I needed to be more aggressive. Felt like I had the upper hand drawing a bunch of cards.
Yeah, you think.
And you get to, because now you get to make a token too. So I'm at 3, and Tom is at 6. And yeah, so I can't even attack with any... well, I guess I could attack with something and then kill something, but then I'd have to hope to not flip a land there. So let's play these. Then I guess I have to use this to have reasonable blocks. So yeah, I'll Deadlands the servo.
John.
You can go.
Vampire. We've actually got 4 of them.
Yep.
That doesn't do. I just play this, make another vampire? Probably. How reasonable are your reasonable blocks? They don't look that reasonable. We have a 2-4 over here. You don't have any. No, you might have one double block, so you can make this. Let this go through, huh? All right, so you got a double block on one of these fellas. Probably this one. So you double block my 3-5. These. Jump these. Get back a bone breaker. And I'm at 8. Near 1. I have this. Plus an Adonto. No, I won't have Adonto. Because I would use my chef at the end. Alright, go. They coming in next. Guaranteed.
Guaranteed. I will attack.
I wonder what happened here. Seems like you're not. I guess it doesn't matter. This attack is pretty free, isn't it? Block with vampire.
Wait, is it free? It makes my Ruin Raider trigger.
Yeah.
That is probably not something I want to do. I thought it was free. So you've got 3, 4, 5, 6 attackers.
There are pros and cons to it.
Yeah, I'm just going to pass.
Alright, Adonto again.
Too low in life. This is a surprisingly long game. I'm kind of upset that I'm losing it.
So I know I can't lose on the crackback. I'm pretty sure that this will be 5. These will be 9. So I can gain 9, be at 15. You don't really have double blocks anymore. Alright, whatever. I'm in. I'm tired. Don't shove it in.
Sure.
Exert this. Why not?
Okay, so
If I died, great.
these are 2 4s.
Oh, man. This homie got to get jumped there. Oh, it gets you a fatal push. That'd be a thing.
Yeah, I did in fact draw a fatal push.
Jeez.
So which one of these do you want to kill? Oh no, you get to kill both. Maybe I'm supposed to block differently. How does that definitely has to go there.
I'm certainly pushing that, so
Yeah, I have to push that.
I'm going 4 for sure, so I'm at 10. I know that.
That'll bring me to 1. Then I'll have. Yeah, I think I'm just dead.
Cool.
I'm like dead next turn deterministically. Yeah, I have to get back the bone picker. I don't have more 2 toughness things to put in front of it. Yeah, I just have to do this. So you lose Fairgrounds Warden and a token, and I lose everything.
And I'm at 10. You're at 1?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything I can draw. I guess I needed to actually attack last turn.
Too complicated for me.
Oh, I spoke too soon.
Okay.
That was a draw. Attack for 3.
7-1.
You can go.
Okay. Guess I'm back to Adontoing. So.
Attack for. Can I attack with this 2? This will bring me to 3, and yeah, attack both.
Double block standard, you can do anything? Guess not. I'll take this go 2, probably. Then you go to what, 3?
Yep.
And whatever, take it.
Okay, you go to 2, I go to 3. You can go.
And Adonto. Not bringing back Red Wanderer.
Oh yeah, I got Dread Wanderers.
You are bringing back Red Wanderer.
Yeah, sure. We got to do
Okay.
Definitely doing that.
So yeah.
Got 2 of them.
How does this work? Not favorably? Oh wait, am I dying now to the bone picker? Wait, maybe I am. Rats. Guess I need a block. Or I need to block one of those because I didn't see I was gonna die to bone picker. So
Okay.
I'd get whatever 6.
So you block 3. Yeah. So you're at 6.
6-3, running out of paper. Running out of sandy.
this game is just interminable.
Got this. Any vampires time around. Get a 1/1 warrior. And that's it. So go ahead. Now Dante makes some 2/2s. Cool. Run out of time with our aggro mirror over here.
Okay. So now I'm at 3.
Somewhere else. Catcher's monument. I don't know.
You're at 6.
6 are hot messes.
Attack with those.
What if I showed Dante earlier? Who knows?
I'll respond by fatal pushing the mimic.
Could have. Then he could have maybe Ifnir Deadlands the vampire. I don't know. Anyway, I'm at 6, so I gotta do some blocks.
You gotta block at least 1.
If I make this block, I go to 2.
2.
I'll make a different block. Is there a way to beat you? Are you going to 5 over here? False paper.
Yep. I'm at 3 right now.
Going to 5.
At this point, I feel really confident about this game. The gifted Aetherborn draw was pretty perfect.
Did y'all fatal push that turn? Probably did. Probably did. I thought I just block them. Just give them back scoundrels. What do they even do?
You probably just need to start trading down for things. Angel of Invention is probably your draw. That's good.
I want enough attackers with maybe. No, I don't need another doctor. Whatever, I'm just gonna chump these, I think.
Okay, so you go to 5.
Yeah.
You can go. Did I do it?
Oh wait. Yeah, I guess you are gonna do it fairly somehow.
Yeah. 2 bone pickers.
I had 1 next turn too. A lot.
How?
Look at this. Good.
Would that have even won by a lot? Oh yeah, you have monument out.
Getting a lot of power.
Yeah. So you'd have had those 3, and then 3 more warrior tokens. Yeah, 3, 7, 8, 9 attackers.
Yeah, I'm dead. You win.
That wouldn't have even killed me.
Okay, here for some sideboarding. Kind of just want to kill more creatures. He has some number of 3 power ones, and they're kind of an issue. The bone pickers and the ruin raiders. So these dust downs should be pretty good. Going a little bit lower on my own 3 power things just to kind of make up for it. Then buying back a whole bunch of creatures is gonna be great. And got these cast outs. It's just kind of more removal. Can be cycled too. If I just kind of don't lose on the in the air or like to one specific thing that just kind of holds me back, like Gifted Aetherborn, whatever. I usually have good attacks and stuff. These Sky Marchers don't pair up well against these freebooters or against Bone Picker, so I'm gonna go low on that. Then take out one of these Catcher's Monuments because I just don't like drawing a bunch of them. And I'm going a little bit lower on creatures.
Okay, on my side, I am essentially bringing out all of my creatures that are very poor in combat. It's a very combat-centric matchup. So the 1/1 body, the 1/2 body here are not particularly good. There aren't a lot of things that Freebooter hits. So the one time I cast it, it didn't take anything. And I'm just bringing in cards that help me match up better in combat. As Tom mentioned, the flyers in my deck were really important. So Aethers for Harvester comes in. A little awkward that I'm boarding out Night Market Lookout when I'm bringing in a way to use it, but I think it's right. Gifted Aetherborn was similarly very good in combat. And then I have a couple more removal spells because there are several creatures in Tom's deck that I do need to remove, Angel Invention and Fairgrounds Warden being chief among them, and having a couple extra removal spells to beat them. That provides a little value in the back end. We'll just hope I don't ever flip this card to Ruin Raider. So cross your fingers. I think we'll be okay.
We're here for game 3. I'm on the play. I have a 2 and a 3 here, and I don't know if I'll do anything with turn 2. I'll see.
I'm curving out and drawing cards. So,
All right, whatever. Yeah.
Vicious Conquistador.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna play this. So.
Okay.
If he did nothing on turn 1, I probably would not go into a push, but it's going to take some portion of his turn to do this, or not deal with it, either way.
So I'm not going to be able to block if that Initiate exerts anyway. And I'm fine trading 2 for 3 in this matchup, so I will attack.
So, yep.
You're at 18, second energy. You can go. These Aether Hubs so far have been excellent because I've had them with Siphoner and they haven't made my mana bad at all. So pretty happy to have 4.
What should we do here? Let's try it back.
17.
There you
Ugh. I'll go to 16. Ugh. Not a fan. Attack you for 4.
I'm it.
You're at 14. And in order to
Draw a good one.
use my mana most effectively, I'll play Ruin Raider here. And a turn flip it. Happy having walked the plank. So 14 all.
Okay.
Pass.
What am I doing with this word about this shit? Why am I drawing so poorly? I guess make you have a choice of what to walk the plank. What is that?
11. Maybe I was supposed to trade that, actually.
So.
Maybe.
You draw a Legion Conquistador, that'd be cool.
So, walk the planking the Maverin means I can attack with both Ruin Raider and Conquistador. So I think I'm going to do that.
Okay.
And then I'll mush with everything and get a second energy. So you take 7.
Yep.
Go to 7. And I'm actually going to use an energy so I can play Gifted Aetherborn against this Initiate. It stops me from drawing a card off Siphoner next turn, but I'm going to get an extra card anyway.
What is it?
Oh no! I'm at 4! Do you have a removal spell?
Oh, and I'll kill you, huh? Seems like a cool thing.
What did I tell you not to do? You had one job.
Okay, exert, take a both.
Block here. I go to 5. You go to 11.
Yeah. Wish I could have done more, but I couldn't. So. Jeez.
Okay.
Card after Maverin Fane. Just a hot mess of things.
Get another energy. You lose 1. Go to 10.
How much is it? 6?
Yeah, so 6 more. It would bring you to 4.
Yeah, we're at 4. Who cares?
Push the Sky Marcher. Play a Bone Picker. And play a Scrap Heap Scrounger.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm at 2.
Okay.
Or I'm at 3, I mean.
3, huh? That's different. Oh, wait, I drew a good card. 4? This Conquistador gonna kill me. And fire 2. I wrote down wrong.
Because I went up to, I was at 4 on that latest attack. I took 1 but gained 2, up to 5.
Maybe we'll use food.
So you're just dead?
Yeah, I'm just dead. So this plus that.
Yep.
All right, here for game 4. I'm currently down 1-2. I have a good vampire curve. I don't know when I'm going to plan. Catcher's Monuments is all over the place in my deck.
I have a good mix of stuff. Hand might be a little bit too reactive, but I think it'll be okay.
Yeah, just don't worry about it. I just play my stuff, whatever. I'll draw some cool things.
Hopefully you'll draw some cool things. I have a Dread Wanderer.
Now maybe I need more resources.
Resources, shmee sources.
I'll take 1.
19.
This guy probably kind of unbeatable for you, but
Interesting.
Can't seen that one. He's a good one.
Attack.
Alright, well, I'll play 4. 6 gain. I guess do bone pickers. It's gonna kill this, doesn't do 1 damage to it.
I'm gonna respond by Fatal Pushing.
I play 4.
You're 12.
Sure am.
I'll go to 18.
12, 18.
You can go.
Now what? Oh my. This thing attacking? Are they both attacking? There's only one of them attacking? Yeah, it's this one.
15.
Oh wait, I need to play this first, sorry. Can't really block it anyway. Alright, go. So I have a double block on this, if that happens, which I would take. If I could take it.
I'll go to the 3 energy total.
Alrighty.
You can go.
Now.
Sort of had this plan where I wanted to force him to lose some life and then race in the air, but...
Field room, dude. Bust up if near Deadlands. Hot diggity dog. I guess I'm gonna play this on short strategy in case I draw Shefet Dunes next turn.
I am at 14.
So this vampire attack, is that too ambitious to make this vampire attack? Go to eat. And I guess leaving this back lets this get in. That's the safest thing. Alright then, stay in.
So you get another token?
Yeah, I do. Sweet.
I
don't think it was not activating anyway. I cast out that thing.
Oh no, I'm basically dead.
Took 6 damage, you at 8.
And you're at 13. Yeah, getting my Harvester cast out of there was about as bad as you can expect.
Not sure about these Catcher's Monuments in my deck.
Kill this thing.
Blank walked. I need more Maverick.
You can go.
I just want to draw Maverick Fan every turn and not Catcher's Monument every turn. What could this be? What would another push do to me? Fuel Ruin. Alright. So do all this, make you push one of these tokens. If I attack with this, this gets pushed. This gets in for at least 1. Alright, that's what's happening.
Block a vampire token.
Okay, pump the 1 block.
Push it. I should have just pushed on my turn. So I'm going to go to 3. Because I take 1 off this.
Oh, cool.
You gain 1 to 14.
Cool. Alright, this one go. Average about 1 warrior a game. That's alright with me. Dauntless Vanguard.
Kill this thing. Go to 2. Pass turn.
All right. Looks like this vampire's gonna hit him. Haha. Get you with a Sun Scorch.
Yeah. I was a little sloppy that game, but as is, my hand matched up really poorly against yours because of the cast out. Okay, we're here for game 5, playing for the victory, and I have basically the same hand I've always had. Good mix of stuff.
Yeah, I got a little bit of curve.
Yeah.
A little bit of all over the place.
Nothing too fancy going on with either of these decks, so our opening hands are not going to be particularly difficult.
Whatever this one. Oh.
That one. Mushu.
Took a couple out, 18.
That one.
Okay. I'd be blocking, kind of. What kind of blocking would I be doing if I were blocking? Maybe just that. Next round, I don't know, whatever. Oh, vampire. Where that one gets in.
Yep. I'm a 19.
Oh, vampire paper go. Oh no, your turn. Vampire paper.
Attack you for 5.
I might block. Vampire.
You might block.
Might. I guess block is probably bad. Whatever, yeah, take it.
You go to 13.
Yep. Named non-vampire. Would that have been good?
I'll go to 18. You can go.
Who's just born Sky Marcher? Take 1, 17. Tottenham is a mess. Just not blocking. That's up.
Am I okay trading? I think I'm okay trading, but I don't really need to. Yeah, I'll take 2. I'll go to 15. I'm the one who's ahead here.
At some point I want to double this, and I could probably catch up to where I need to be. That's for now. I can make it the hardest on them. 3-3. I get planked on. And everything's about the same.
Not what I wanted to see, but... You're at 13.
We'll start blocking soon, though.
Attack.
Seems like a don't picker of some kind. That's alright. Yeah, block these.
Okay, so you go to 10. I go to 17.
Oh, you took 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
This thing down.
That's good. How many pickers is it?
Push this thing. Take 1.
Anyway.
Play picker. I'm at 16.
Okay.
You can go.
I need some vigilance in my deck. Sky Marcher blocking. Let's do the question. I guess it's not attacking rather. Here, these go. Race-ish cards. Attack him for 8, gain 8. And then take a turn off, and then profit.
Mushu for 8.
What did I go 2? All this happens? If I let anything die in combat, I might get picked on, though. I won't die anyway, but... Did you just play 2 bone pickers that last turn? Maybe. And where's block 1 of this?
So you take 4, go to 5.
Yeah.
Well, I already did that.
Yeah, 5.
Okay. Kill and initiate.
Eat. Alright.
You can go.
I'll die next turn. Yes, I could. Kind of a beat. Dying is a beat. I just should block. What if I just block now? Come on. Let's go. One block. Oh, looks ambitious. Fine. Look at that. Alright, let's hurt.
I'm at 12, you're 9.
Yep, go.
Go. Got cast out here.
Nope, just flooded. And
Declare tax.
yeah.
You lose 1.
4.
You're at 8.
Oh, but yeah, I'm at 8 right now.
Yep.
Okay, cast out.
Yeah.
Let's be on this one.
So you take 4, go to 4.
Yep, 4.
You can go.
Rough.
Need 2 things.
No, not 2 things. I should have blocked a little bit earlier, maybe. Maybe like another life or so. I guess this one thing might be good enough. Go 4, go heck you again. Alright.
Oh, that might be.
Yep. Is that better? Oh no, maybe it's not.
I don't think it is.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Attack.
Okay, block that.
So you go to 2.
Yeah, cool.
And step. I take 2, go to 10.
Okay.
You can go.
$210. I'm gonna attack you for about 5. Okay.
Ugh. This is getting ugly.
Can it be a 4-3 anyway? I guess 4-3 isn't very good. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. 5.
7
to 5. Right.
I'm thinking about if I want to jump.
Okay, good.
Because you get 7. These 2 could just block here and here. You go to 2, and then I would be at a virtual 3 here, maybe a virtual 2. So I'd have to flip a 1 or less off of this thing. Yeah, this Ruin Raider play was greedy, and I'm getting very punished. All so right. I'll jump. So 10 to 7.
Yep, good.
Yeah, I shouldn't have played the Ruin Raider. Although now I did finally hit the card I was trying to hit. Wow. Attack with those. Yeah, I've been stuck with a bunch of 2s in my hand. Been trying to get them out.
Is there some extreme reason not to block these? I don't know. Whatever, man. Okay. Big Oath Grounder. Just a thing. Oh yeah. What does that do? Attack.
8 to 9.
Okay.
Passing?
No, I'm gonna play some spells.
You're gonna play some spells. Yeah.
So, you're good.
There we go.
Okay. Good.
Get that one out of the way and attack with this one.
Okay, thank you. Hit you for not
What are we thinking about?
I'm going to cast out your thing, so that's good for me.
Yep.
Other than that, if I hit you, go to 11.
If you take the 3, then it forces the chump block on with Conquistador. So I think you just take it.
Yep,
you can go.
Can't chef it, I don't think. Whatever.
I go to 4, you go to 10.
One of these. Good.
A little late deck.
Magically die.
I do this fatal push now that it's irrelevant, but I just don't have blockers. I'm dead.
Wow, I want skill. Okay, back from conclusion of Mono White Vampire Monument against Mono Black.
Aggro.
Yeah, Rune Raiders and stuff.
Yeah.
Looks very close and very complicated, and kind of glad it's done because head's starting to hurt already with all these small numbers of mana take backsies and
that was
tokens and.
I was more complicated than I was expecting it to be, but I guess I should have known. There's just so many small creatures getting into combat that it makes it really difficult, and any slip up can get really punished. I think the breaker was that you have Anthem effects in your deck, and I really don't. This deck would love any sort of Bad Moon kind of card.
Yeah, Chef at Dunes really changed the race. Ifner Deadline is not quite as much. It's kind of just on board, and
Angel Invention was great.
Yeah, Angel Invention was great. It's kind of just. I mean, it costs 5, and this is a mythic, and just the Anthem effect I do need. Then extremely synergized with the rest. I mean, I have these Making Servos. I got like warriors and some vampires. Yeah. Deck's kind of a mess. Don't know what to do with these metallic mimics. They like average putting on 1 counter. I wanted to cast my spells before Ketra's Monument, so that was kind of very much of tension there that I didn't quite enjoy. But of course, going Ketra's Monument in the Legion. Conquistador or Angel Invention is very good. So maybe just having 2 halves of a deck that kind of semi-meet in the middle is okay.
Yeah, it'll be awkward sometimes, but great many other times. On paper, I guess it looks like I'm a lower curve aggro deck than you, so you're generally going to be favored in the matchup. That's just common wisdom.
Slightly bigger usually wins and stuff.
But the mono black aggro deck just can draw so many cards that I was able to keep up with you in certain games when I was able to get those card advantage engines going. And then if I could, I would usually just finish the games out in the air.
Yeah, so you got literal cards, so you're drawing like more removal spells. I have virtual cards, which are just kind of more of the same creatures. It's like Fairgrounds Warden's a virtual card, and I'm making tokens with a Catcher's Monument and flipping a Danto, and getting servos with Angel Invention. It's kind of just all the same. So I have to do more chump blocking, which makes racing hard, and who knows.
Yeah, your cast outs were super important in the post-sideboard games, just dealing with key threats on my side. Yeah, once you're able to contain those,
deck, for sure.
Yeah, once you were able to contain those, it felt like you were definitely going to be favored going along. And a lot of those games, I felt like I could have done several different things, sequenced a little bit better, and that's what happens. And it's a very technically precise matchup, even though we think of aggro decks as a bit more mindless. When they run up against each other, the combat gets really difficult, and depending, you have to set up good blocks while also setting up good attacks, and then some amount of damage might force them to attack in a different way, which is good. But if you
Walking Ballista kind of burn me out, you go with Rune Raider, take 0, play turn 1 Bone Picker.
Ballista would be Ballista, I think, would be really good in this matchup. I'm not sure where exactly there's room for it. The freebooters aren't great. Maybe you just want a couple Ballistas in those slots and just sideboard the freebooters, but
or whatever.
Yeah, they're good in other matchups. So maybe that's just more of a sideboard card. You can have a couple Ballistas in the main, because when you draw a lot of cards, you end up having 5, 6, 7 lands in play, even though you're a 20 land deck. There were definitely several games where I made a lot of land drops. So you could use a mana sink in those games as well.
Yeah, I think you were faster coming out, but mine had more, kind of had some explosion. You're kind of more of a steady upgrade in your curve. I was like 6 creatures at one time. But in the meantime, I was just going 1 for 1 at a slow but kind of poor rate a lot of times.
I think I went 1, 2, 3 basically every game.
Yeah,
I never had the a million 1-drop hands. Granted, I board some out, so the post board that's not going to happen as often. So I never got super explosive that way. But the very steady, consistent 1, 2, 3 is really nice, and there are just so many quality black creatures that you can fill out the entire deck, which normally does not happen, especially in a standard format this small.
Yeah, it's very small. One color, both one color, and with some small sets. Our decks are a little weak, but y'all saw some strong decks already at the SG Tour stop in Dallas this weekend.
Yep.
Hopefully, got some sweet decks out of there. And,
yeah.
Maybe
Hopefully we can
correct build of mono white vampires.
Hopefully we can bring some of those decks to you next week.
Oh yeah, sure. Much better decks next week. I
Yeah.
guess this weekend we don't have anything going on.
Yeah, it's
in
like
the
an
middle of
off week
Dallas and
before
Charlotte.
Charlotte. Yeah, Charlotte and U.S. Nationals is happening that weekend as well. So a lot of events that weekend. If you are watching us on the YouTubes, then maybe those events have already happened because things go up on YouTube much later than they go up on the website. And if you want to see these videos on time, you can go over to StarCityGames.com and check us out on the premium side of the website there. And I think that just about does it.
Yeah, take it for this week.
Okay.
So,
Monocolored aggro decks are sweet.
Mm-hmm.
So says the two people that like playing monocolored aggro decks.
Yeah. We'll
Not
work on it a
biased at
little
all.
bit. We'll get some good ones next week.
Yeah.
Wire. All right. Bye, y'all.
Bye.